Hey YouTube, Bob here. Welcome to the next edition of Nintendo Unboxed. This one's a little bit different for two reasons. Number one, as you've seen in the title, this is the Famicom Modem peripheral. And as such, since it was never released in the United States, I'm not going to have a US counterpart to compare it to. So we're going to be unboxing just the Japanese version of the Family Computer Modem. Additionally, I'm actually going to be unboxing this from the shipping box that it arrived to me in. So this is it here. Looks like the seller taped on the side, fragile, do not drop. Fragile, do not drop. And something that's interesting, this one didn't come from EMS. This one came via Japan Post, I believe. And it took a little bit longer, but it still got here, believe it or not, a lot quicker than some of the domestic packages that I receive. But something that amused me that I liked right here is it says, dispatch note and customs documents enclosed. You can buy Japanese products. Please check them out. Love it. So let's get this box open. Looks like there's quite a bit of tape on here, so bear with me here. Cut it from this side. And we'll see, this is a Japanese seller that I've never bought from before. But this has been on my eBay watch list for quite a while, because one of my goals as a collector is to get not only all of the Japanese consoles, but also most of the peripherals that were released specifically in Japan and not in the United States. Documentation over here. There we go. Excellent. Looks like it was very well packaged. But anyway, this was on my eBay watch list for a while, and it finally came up at a very reasonable buy it now price. So I did just that. And now I'm sharing with you the Family Computer Modem. Loving the box. That's so 80s, that little abstract design there. And this is interesting. Something that I find kind of a difference that's amusing between the Japanese and US Famicom and NES products is that in the United States, all the packaging was very uniform. They all had that starry night star field kind of background. A lot of the peripherals that were released only in Japan, like the data recorder and this modem, for example, they have packaging that doesn't really look like the Family Computer packaging. As you can see, it doesn't have the silver background, doesn't have the typical pictures that you'll see. So anyways, just a look at the box here. Looks like I can clean it up a little bit. This is a sticker here. I don't know what it means. This looks like the start of the word for Japan or Japanese. And we've got Famicom not really sure. Famicom Toredo. Not sure. Am I doing that? Famicom Toredo. Not sure. Not making sense to me. But anyway, if I'm saying that wrong, please let me know. And this here, let's see, this one, no. Ada, there we go. Ada, I think that's the ta, what the da. Ada po, that's probably going to say adapter. Adapota, there we go, adapter. Adapota seto, adapter set. Adapoto seto. Sorry, thanks for bearing with me on that. I love sounding out katakana and hiragana. But anyway, here's what you've been waiting for. Family Computer Network System, HVC FCNS-A. Here it is. Alright. Wow. A lot of documentation here. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Ah, yeah, look at that rotary phone. How to hook it up in conjunction with your rotary phone. I bet a lot of you watching this video don't even remember what a rotary phone is. I barely do. We had a rotary phone in my house when I was growing up back in the early to mid 80s. But then touch-tone phones became the norm. Wow. Pretty cool. Alright, so that's the first piece. Second piece. So again, this is the Famicom Toredo. Not sure. Toredo. Oh, there. Famicom Trade. This that makes a lot more sense. One of the reasons, or one of the purposes, from what I understand, Hiroshi Yamauchi, the president of Nintendo Company Limited, he wanted to make the Famicom multi-purpose, not just for games. And part of that was trading stocks. And I'm guessing this is the instructions for how to do just that. You connect, not to the internet, but you dial into a server, and you're able to view and trade stocks. So this must be the documentation for how to go about doing that. There, that solves the mystery for Toredo, or family computer trade. Alright, what else have we? This is a sticker of some sort. Some sort of it's the registration card, it looks like. So you're supposed to fill out all that information and perhaps apply this sticker to the unit somehow. Let's see what this one is. Answer, Niyoru. Not really sure what that means. Niyoru. That would be a Japanese word because it's in hiragana. Omotoredo. Really sure what that means. Something about the trading. Just a little stock record book. Oh wow, that's pretty dense. Yeah, definitely not going to be using that. What I am interested in, however, is the family computer modem, and here it is. This is the special controller for it. And what you'd have to do with it is plug it into the port on the front of the family computer. And I'll be showing you that shortly. But, let's see, looks like we got the D-pad, select and start, A and B, and then a keypad. Just a numeric keypad, no alpha. It says Famicom Network. Interesting. And then we get to the unit itself. A little bit of a warning card on the front, or on the top rather. Whoop! Boing! This is for the card apparently, because from what I understand, this modem could, just like the Satellaview after it for the Super Famicom, you were supposed to be able to download content via these cards here that evidently you stick in here. So that's fun. Once more, very cool. So what this does, this interfaces with the cartridge slot on the Famicom unit itself. There's a switch here for some sort of communication setting, and here's a switch that's behind some panel. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to get at that. But evidently here's where you're supposed to hook all the phone lines in to get it to work. Probably to interface with the family computer, but even more so to connect to the online servers. And I saw a couple more things in here. Looks some sort of telecommunications splitter or something. Got some katakana on there. Adapota. Yeah, it just says adapter. I'm not sure what that's for. But here is the phone cord. So that's everything in the box. Take a look and see how it interfaces with the unit. So for demonstration purposes here, I have out this Famicom that I have. I bought it broken so that I could take the controller off of it to make my plug-and-play family computer controller. So this controller goes with this, but I took an NES controller took out the PCB board and the cord and put it inside the family computer controller shell. So I now have a plug-and-play family computer controller with a long cord. And I put the NES controller on the unit, and as you can see, I further harvested the buttons to make a tie tack here. This is a tie tack that I wear on special occasions, but neither of those bits of information are neither here nor there. So anyways, let's take a look and see how this modem interfaces with the family computer. And upon closer look, the modem looks like it's black, but it's actually kind of a very, very dark chocolate brown color, which I find interesting. Very early 80s to do that kind of color scheme. But anyway, the cartridge slot flips open, and it interfaces just like that. And wow, how's that for for a console? It almost looks like a race car with a spoiler and everything here, and a futuristic one at that. Once more. Nice. So anyway, I guess you'd stick your card in here, which I guess this didn't come with a card. Maybe you were supposed to buy those separately, or maybe this thing didn't take off enough to even warrant using the cards. But the family computer modem interfaces like that, and the controller, as I said before, is going to interface with this expansion port here. Because as we know, the controllers for the family computer were hardwired. So if you wanted to use anything additional like the zapper, you'd have to go through this port here. And that's precisely what you would do. Plug that in, and then you're set to go. But sadly, I'm assuming that the servers for this modem service have been down for years and years and years. So this piece of hardware is completely and utterly obsolete. And apparently it wasn't all that popular in its heyday, back in the early to mid 80s when it came out, because the NES never got it either. However, it was prepared to accept such an adapter. So here I do have my Nintendo Entertainment System, and as you can see, due to the way the cartridge slot works, there's absolutely no way that the modem in its current configuration would ever be able to interface with that cartridge slot. But in the event that the modem or the disk system or any other peripherals were released for the Nintendo Entertainment System in other parts of the world, they did have an expansion port on the bottom here. You remove that plastic cover like I just did, and then you're supposed to take a screwdriver and pry up and actually break this little panel off to reveal the interface port there. So if the modem or the disk system were ever released for the Nintendo Entertainment System, it would probably have to take on some sort of stacked configuration in order for it to work. But sadly, we never got the modem nor the disk system here in the United States. And although it would seem that, you know, being able to connect to a server to get weather updates, trade stock, get downloadable content for your games would be a very appealing, you know, option for your family computer or your NES, apparently that wasn't the case. And from what I understand, this family computer modem had a very limited run. And so there you have it. This is the family computer modem with its controller to be used as part of the family computer network system. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care.